Hello and welcome to TTV. I'm Messinac.
And I'm LJ.
And I'm Venom.
I'm Panda.
And today we are talking about the new forums.
This is stupid. I quit.
Okay, let's get serious now. We've got a big enough. We've got a
All right.
enough.
Wait, I'm done. This is stupid. I'm out of here.
Wow.
That's exactly how I want the ending of On Air to sound.
Okay, back. I got my drink.
Okay. So we are talking about the TTV forums.
Yes, the TTV forums.
Yes.
We announced this during Makuta Fest. And
Makuta. Yes.
yes, 2014, in case you
2014. Yes.
pay attention. The forums are basically where we want people to go to, actively post content that they've made and to talk about the stuff that we've discussed on TTV. YouTube comments are only okay. We realize this, and that's
they
why
were good once upon a time,
Right.
but
And then you people happened.
then Google Plus
had to do
happened.
then you had to do like actual constructive comments and fan images and like mocks and all this.
And now we're just tired of seeing your ugly mugs, so we're gonna round you up and put you somewhere else.
Exactly, and that somewhere else is the TTV forums.
The TTV forums.
.com to be exact. The link is in the description.
TTV.com.
Or.ttv.com. Yep.
Or.ttv.com. TTV podcast.
Yes. Now, I'm not actually going to refer to them as a forum, but rather a message board. And you should.
That's true.
The proper name is the TTV Message Board.
Yes,
They
TTV
are.
boards.
The reason why we made this distinction is that they are kind of different from other forums. If you've been to other forums around the internet, this isn't necessarily structured the same way. It's very similar, but there are some new tweaks to the way that the software handles things.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But yes, oh, okay.
now you can go ahead.
Okay. But yes, the TTV forums, we spend many and aching hours of work. It wasn't proper grammar, but we spent a lot of time working on the TTV forums. I had to do a lot of custom coding and crap and stuff, and we got our lovely message boards out now, and we are ready and able to start advertising it on our channel.
Yeah.
After beta testing and doing all kinds of stuff to make sure it functioned properly. And we are just gonna take our community and move it over there and have lots of discussions about Bionicles and stuff. Have a lot of fun and post some artwork and listen to some behind the scenes TTV nonsense that isn't going to be available on our main channel. Just fun
Right.
stuff.
That's also an important thing to note. We are going to be using these forums for a lot of exclusive TTV content. It's not just going to be a place to discuss stuff. We're going to be releasing behind-the-scenes footage. We're going to be releasing some, outtakes or private videos or, stuff that
Okay, yeah.
we wanted to put on the TTV
I do
channel
want to say
before,
this.
but-
We will probably not, well, not probably, we're definitely not going to, like, do something to where we move a lot of our content over there and, like, make you go to the forums to look at it or whatever.
Right.
Okay,
We're not
the
doing that.
The content that we post on the channel is still going to be posted here. The only difference is while making that content on our channel, we usually have a bunch of silly things happen outside of the recording that we don't really put on the channel because, clutter and randomness and that kind of stuff. But perfectly fine to put on our forums for our followers to enjoy.
Right. If you're into
I
that
said
kind
followers as if we're like a cult or something, but
of yeah, for our
Yeah,
fans.
we already have some cool ideas for stuff
Right.
that we can put over there, stuff that may not fit into the channel's dynamic, but people would like to hear anyway.
Exactly.
So, like, for instance, we tried to do a funny joke at the start of this TTV episode, and we spent like 10 minutes failing at it. So we're
you called it a TTV episode.
Oh
so
wow,
you
yeah,
continue.
yeah. I'm continuing the thing of flubbing it up because we introed it like a TTV episode.
Flubbing it up.
Yeah, that's a phrase.
Sorry,
So
Viper.
we're going
Sorry,
to put like the outtake reel on the website.
Right.
That's cool.
Outtake reels, like edited stuff that we do, stuff that's funny and goofy, but would not fit on our actual channel.
But also, we want people to discuss and have fun and share their own creative stuff and talk about Bionicle and just have a fun time on our forums. And we want there to be a place for that because the comments aren't really made for discussion. And discussion is very important when it comes to how we run things. That's what we are. We're a podcast. We discuss things. So we'd like to share that side of our style with our community here.
Now, to push on the added benefits of the forum, while none of the current content we do, none of that is moving onto the forum as an exclusive.
Yeah.
So none of that is, recap reviews are not going to be exclusive only to the people in the forum or autopsy or all that. None of that's going to be exclusive. However, you may from time to time see an early release of a video be on the forums before being actually put up on the channel. It will be like an
that may happen
video.
Yeah.
It may
also you might also see some TTV episodes that were never released, maybe because we couldn't get the editing finished in time for the news to continue being topical or something like that.
For instance, there's a perfect example. We're going to be releasing a special video where we had an insider tip from highly suspect about the set names. There were fire and ice in the set names. But by the time we got the video ready to go live, the full set list had already come out, so it was kind of irrelevant. And it's a full speculation video, and we'll just release it for the enjoyment of
watching us make fools of ourselves trying to guess what these things are.
Right, you will see us be like, oh, what if it's this? What if it's this? And it turns out to be the Toamata.
Yeah.
It's hilarious in hindsight, but, it's a cool thing to see.
We also have the on-air production diary up, which I don't think we've released a trailer for on-air yet. So
but that will be, hopefully by the time this is up, the trailer will also be up. If not, that is also something that was announced in Makuta Fest. We will get to that later. We're going to make a new video about that, so stay tuned. Another thing that we're also, we're possibly considering doing, from beforehand, you've seen us take stuff from other sites, other forums, User Bricks, BZ Power, all these other Lego-centric sites that we use to create our content and discuss on TTV. Mostly from now on, because we do monitor the forum pretty regularly, we don't respond to every thread, but we are there and we do interact with people a bit. But if you do want to get your opinions heard and specifically mentioned on a TTV episode, our forums are the best way to do that because we are reading nearly everything there.
Yeah, we are. Right. If you want us to see something, we will definitely see it if you post it on the forums.
Exactly.
And that includes fan art or other submissions of any kind. We got one guy that Matt Goulet, I guess, who has been making fan animations, which have been great. And he's posted a lot of funny stuff on the forum, and it's awesome.
Artwork, drawing, even fan fiction and stuff. Stuff that gets lost in the YouTube. We get a lot of YouTube messages and comments and all that stuff, and it's easy for your things to kind of get lost. But in the forums, if you want us to just specifically discuss something that you thought of or whatever on TTV, the best way to get it to our attention is by going to the forums and posting.
Right. And I know there's a lot of people out there because I remember when we had the casting call, a lot of people mentioned this, that sometimes we may get facts wrong or we will mention something in particular that might actually be a relevant point. And the forums are an excellent place to post up your own opinions for our podcast or anything and join in our speculation. And like Kagi said, that would have gotten lost in the comments of the YouTube.
Right.
But here in the forum, it's going to be there, and we'll be able to see it because we monitor everything. So
right, and the last thing,
there's a correction that you need to make or that you feel needs to be made that we said that we got wrong. That's an excellent place to put it.
I guess the last benefit we also have to tout is fan events like game nights and other things like that. We will also be taking more suggestions and, doing that kind of thing more on the forums than on YouTube now. It's easier for us to be, to interact with fans in that capacity on the forums than it is YouTube comments and that below. So
exactly.
We will still make videos announcing the events, to keeping you updated with that kind of thing. But we'll probably put the details on our forums. If we find it's a bit easier to find, and if you have any comments or concerns, we're more likely to respond and see it there than on YouTube.
Yep. And I do so believe that is about it. We are really excited to get new members on. I think we've got a decent following right now on the forums, and there's quite a lot of interesting topics at the moment. So it'd be cool to
Yeah.
see what else we can come
Right,
up with.
we'd love to see you on the forum and get your own opinion on things.
Exactly. And we are going to have some more videos in regards to the forum coming soon, some tutorials and whatnot. How to use it. I'm not sure if that was mentioned already.
Yeah, okay. Well, we did mention that the forum is using different tech. It's a very new style forum that we wanted to experiment with. Very different. We wanted to make sure that we weren't just, an average forum.
Right, we want to do something different. There are a lot of really neat features that this board offers that forums don't.
Yeah.
Mm.
And hopefully that will become prevalent once you actually start using the
Right.
site.
And we will
But
make a video.
as it stands, it might be a bit confusing to navigate through it first. So we will be making a tutorial video for that. But in the meantime, feel free to explore, try to figure it out on your own. Have fun.
Exactly. And we are glad to have you. So
I'm not.
Indeed we are. Valar's not a people person, but the rest of
I'm
us
not
are
a
pretty
person.
happy.
I'm a machine. Varbot engage. Destroy all targets.
Oh no.
That's what this is, actually. The forums are just a list for me to start making
A
my
list
hit
of people, yeah, to kill.
Wow. Wow,
I
just
kill you all.
Welp. That's about it. So thank you all for watching.
Varbot X25.
Rate, like, comment, subscribe, and post up on the forum.
Don't post about this video on the forums. That might be a little redundant. But
prepare to be exterminated.
Yes. Yes. So thank you all for watching. We will see you all next time.
You are but an ant.
Goodbye, everybody.
I shall take
Messernac?
you and burn you.
No? Are we not doing that again? Okay.
It was way too much trouble the first time.
I can't wait for our fans to hear that.
Yeah.
I am Varbot X2000. That's a different name than the one I said before because I forgot the numbers. I am defunct.
I am Jalarrock 616.
I'm Blaziken 1110.
Oh yeah.
So yes, goodbye.
KK.